What is up, guys and gals, ladies and lads, and welcome back to the Digimon Progression series. And this time we are here with BT4. So we have gone out of the starter deck purgatory for a little bit, and now in BT4 we're so close to peak, which at least like for me is the BT5 BT6 format. But how are you doing, Ryu, and how are you feeling about BT4?
I'm doing pretty well, and my hopes and dreams for BT4 were shattered when I looked at the limited list. Like, they hit green, they hit purple yet again. It's insane. They hit yellow a bit. Yeah, it's as it is. I really hope that my BT5 decks, which is also like the era I like most, didn't get hit too bad, but I'll have to check my lists later on.
Yeah, the only thing that I know for a fact from there is that one of my decks is just completely dead, because it was around Mega Digimon Fusion, and it's one of the, I think at this point, 2 cards that are just completely banned. So 07 to Zwart, and we'll see him in another deck, but the dedicated Zwart build is just dead. So 07 to that. But yeah, like I'm right there with you. But before that, we still have BT4 to tackle, so let's see what's in store for us here. And we're gonna play 2 matches today, and I don't think we're keeping this hand. And I guess I should have kept the earlier hand. Well, this is starting great.
Okay.
Yeah, not what I want to see, I'm not gonna lie.
That's the blocker version, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Starting with blue.
Guess I got ingress.
Yeah, for now we have some more. Or we just digging. Okay, at least like I know that the Hammer Spark is not in your security, so that's something to know at least. Still not what I want to be seeing, but we can do a little bit of climbing here. And I think we'll bend this, and the second was hard. I think we'll be in these two.
Okay.
Oh, we found a 3. I should wonder. I think I'd rather do this, to be honest.
Gonna play with an option cut, you may suspend to gain 1 memory. Okay, that one. I need to draw some cards here. Okay.
Don't like the sound of that.
Digimon once.
There.
Digivolve. Again.
Let's bring this guy out of here. And Honestly?
Okay, get this one out. Then Digivolve once.
Yeah.
Go right to your face.
Found a rookie. One Gabumon there, one here, another one pitched. It's a Gabu collection.
Then Digivolve again.
Zed.
I've never used this thing before in my life.
Fair enough.
But it's doing its job now.
Alright, well, I would have loved to have that last turn, but we can work with this. Which makes more sense? This one. And I say let's get another one going. And we will drop this and drop these two.
Digivolve. Okay. Go straight to your face.
Ow.
And do it again.
I'll take that.
That's kind of annoying. Do it again.
Would have been really funny if that lived.
Looks like you aren't playing the game today.
Yep. I thought I was being the more controller deck, but guess not. Alrighty. I mean, let's try this once more. And we will drop. I think. God, my draws are so bad. We'll drop you and one of you for sure. Drop you too. We'll play Dracmon, and there are so many eligible targets here. I'll grab Trump Sword, and then I think we'll just do this.
Okay. Get the Gabu out. Straight to your face.
I don't think this matters. I'd rather block this one.
Then let's do it again.
Ow.
And Digivolve. out.
My draws are one turn late. I'm not gonna lie. We'll do this and... We'll just put you the usual 3.
I'm not drawing any rookies, man.
Love to hear that. Alright. I do want to have a blocker in play. But what else? I mean, since you keep giving me these, I might as well use them.
You're gonna end up decking out.
That's not the issue here. I'm with 0 security against 5. I don't think that's the main issue I have. I think we drop you. The draws have just been so horrendous. And honest to God, is it you? It's not. What are you?
Okay, still nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Right to your face.
Which one of you is it? You.
Pretty insane that it has jamming and can't be destroyed, right?
Sorry?
Pretty insane that Lobomon has jamming and it can't be destroyed when you attack it.
Assuming you have a hybrid in its form or a tamer card.
No, he can read.
I'm sorry. I think, I mean, it's a little risky.
I just drop a
It's
mega.
still dead. Rather go for this. At least we get summon one, so. Finally, I made it to a mega.
I do not believe this BS. Come on.
Let's bring this fella out. Let's burst. blind? I am. Yeah, it's a little greedy, but whatever. I swear, is it gonna be the bottom card of my deck? Being in the bottom 6 of my deck is crazy. Still any rookies?
Nope.
Gotcha. I like the issue here is that I'm putting myself... There it is. Well, once again, I turned late. I'm putting myself to be on range of some really annoying stuff, but let's start with this. Let's drop these two. And we'll fire up another Trump.
Lucky. It even hit the ideal one for me.
Nice.
Because it still had some mats that it could take a burst away.
Oh, I'm just now realizing that's also in the bottom 5. Having both of those be in the bottom 5 of my deck is actually fucking insane. That's gonna be you. Draw 2 at this point is a little bit too hefty, unfortunately. That's fine. I'm lucky it was this one. And then, alright, to the left. And if you have it, you have it. At this point, we do this.
Running rookies, huh?
And another Dracmon. I'm just loading my grip back up in case of an emergency. And this doesn't matter right at all. No.
Okay.
That's what I was like last turn I was afraid of.
I have to attack.
And likewise, I do need to block this. Now, is there... I don't think there's anything, right? Because I can do...
And do you lose when you draw the last card, or do you lose if you can't draw anymore?
That's the issue, because, like, the only way I can, like, obviously... Actually, wait. If I just have a... I don't. Okay, well, then it's GG's. I might as well see what's in your security, though, so I know for later. So, you don't lose if you are drawing stuff due to your, like, Digivolutions or any card effects, but when you try to draw... At least we get to see that. I mean, yeah. You lose when you attempt to draw and there are no more cards in your deck. But it's only in the draw phase. What's that? That was 3 Megas and a Kakaido's Breath in your security.
Yeah, and I still don't have any rookies in hand.
Honestly, with how the early game was for me, with my, like, how awful my grips were, I'm honestly impressed I managed to bring it back to... It's the last card of my fucking deck. Yeah, I'm dead ass. I could not have drawn worse this game. Like, the fact that these two, like, core cards were both in the bottom 5, with this being literally the last card in my entire deck is...
Do you want to deck out to show it, or do I tell you?
I mean, I don't mind anyway. I don't know. Yeah, okay, it just happens like that. Yeah. Gotcha. I would like to go second. I've learned that I really like having the extra card. Actually, no. It's first players. Yes. Okay. Now, if my orange weren't as bad, I would really appreciate that. And honestly, I'm keeping this grip.
Okay, let's breed into Gabo.
I'd like to showcase the other mode this time. Well, not really what I want to see, but let's see.
I have a Mimi.
This thing even has a hybrid. Yeah, I think this thing is way too annoying to be left untouched. At least make it slightly less bad. And we will... We'll drop a Dragmon.
Okay.
Now ensuring you at least have the rookies.
Yeah.
There's the hammer sport. Might as well.
Can.
How many Shrubimon? Yes. exactly what I'm looking for here. We can make it work. Lucky. And sure.
Okay. Get this out.
It's a Strabimon Rookie Rush. That is unfortunate. God, this is such an awkward grip. It's gotta be you. Second Ancient, that's fine. And then, honestly, guess no, this makes more sense.
Okay. Come to Gabu.
Should have been A4 Strabimon. These draws really aren't what I'm looking for here. I don't love it. But I do still think this is what we're gonna do.
Okay. Digimon.
Right. This is fine. Interesting.
Huh? Does it kill by attacking?
No, it's the effect like if you read Lobomon, like delete this Digimon at the end of the turn. All of the stuff that affects like this Digimon, it's for the stack, so.
Oh. Well, good to know.
Yep.
It was like get rid of the retaliation, right? And then, oh.
Gotcha. I guess I could... I could do this. I don't know if I love it though. Actually... Yeah, you know what? I think ultimately this makes more sense. I would like my sword back. Thank you very much. Who would win, one gorilla or 100 purple option cards? Go Garurumon here. And I think... This is where we were the check, right? This is the card that I was talking about in last game that was literally this last card in my entire deck. Which is pretty tragic. And
But that's also when it's the most useful.
at that point, unfortunately, I don't do anything with it because I lose. And having the one-off be the last card of your deck is not great. I think I'd rather do this, I think. We'll rip some additional cards, and I think... I will drop... you. And then... you. And then we'll digivolve into Lilith. At least we got to summon both the main megas. If anything. Get to draw 3 of this. I think I do want to do that. I think I'd rather... drop you. Well... yeah. And here... it's kind of... yeah. I guess both of us get a pass off like one-off swing with a level 5.
Yep.
Do you even want to do this? I guess you do. Bleh. I mean, it's too big value not to use here. But the question is, do I care about the swing? I've already seen 2 Ancient Garurs. I've already seen an Omni. There's an issue here because the likelihood of my mon dying here is so low. But it's
I have 30 cards in hand and only 14 in deck left, so...
I think like the issue there is that I lose too much value, so I'd rather not risk it, I think. So we will just pop the Hell's Gate here.
Okay.
And I do not want to use this. Might end up biting me in the ass, but I think I'd rather not risk it. Especially when there are no more eggs. There's Chikakaide. That's fine. Yes, I would like the 1 extra. Alrighty. Now then.
Higher block count?
Then I think I'd rather sell you this. Then we'll rip a Jet Raid. And
So yeah, you can just get that thing back from the graveyard. Yeah, right. No, can't. You can't.
Does this matter? I go here, back into my hand. I might as well use it. I'll do the math later. And then we will once again go into Lilith. I will grab back the Jack Raid. We'll do you. You. Doesn't matter here, right? Status gives me no. This might change things, so let me do this first. And at this point, this doesn't really matter, but I guess we'll throw away this thing. And then we'll do this and grab it back. There was maybe a world where I just tried to like win through you decking out since you were deeper, but I figured that I'd rather push for damage. That's fine. I can just build it again.
Yeah, was ganz lost.
No blockers. I wonder which way do I go? I think this. I'll just do this. And do I even need another thing? I don't think so. I guess I can do... It doesn't matter. I'll just jack right here. I'll use this. We go Lilith again. Do the loop-de-loop. I will return the only card that matters with Lilith back to my hand. Jack raid. And I guess I could do this, but it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, actually, wait. Sorry, I need to do some math real quick. This. Do this. To here. Okay, yeah, sure. We jack right here. Go to 9. I don't know why I even did the math. It's not like it matters because now I do here, 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 or actually wait. If I rather go here and then here and then here and yeah, okay. Do I have? I do, okay. Then this makes more sense. Where is it? There are you. There you are. I'm basically risking stuff like this, but actually wait. Yeah, I think still this is the right call. Might be a little crazy. Sometimes you gotta go big or go home. World's first jump sword to kill a Gabu. Then wait, am I blind? Huh. I guess I'm blind then. And then would I rather do this? No. This just makes so much sense. Basically, the only way this loses here is if you're running a third Kakaido's Breath and it's in your security. But I feel like for a deck like this, I feel like 3 Kakaidos would be really weird, especially when there is already like a lot of removal in the ways of like Zed Garuru. So if you're on that, then I lose, but we managed to do a lot of the stuff that the deck wants to do, which is still fine. Was an Omni there.
Jeez.
Nice game.
I'll go first.
You'll go first. Gotcha.
And you were thinking like this will be a short match, right?
Yeah, I mean, if it makes you I feel better.
You'll go first, I mean.
Oh, I go first, okay. It makes you feel better, like, out of all the 5 decks that I have, the other one that I was planning on playing today, well, this is this playable? I don't think so. The other deck should be the, like, probably my fastest deck. My opening grip before I mulliganed was 5 rookies, so at least can't complain about not having rookies.
My other deck is the slowest deck in the format, I believe.
Gotcha. I mean, if I hear multiple colors at this point, I'm just gonna assume that it's a control deck, so. Which is actually kind of funny, because it's gonna be very different. Both of us with a tamer. Unfortunately, your tamer is gonna do something every turn.
Yeah.
Unlike mine, but if I get like one draw, makes my grip incredible. Well, not okay, not incredible, but that's not the draw. That's fine. Actually, yeah, we can kind of make this work. Now when I think about it, this is exactly why I love the 5 cost. 5/2 level 5s. Probably my favorite line in like literally any of the lines combined. The best part about hybrids being able to now use your like multiple memory tamers, and on top of that not having to click every turn. What do you want to do? Or like which one do you want to proc the stuff for? Is that a little extra? I mean, a little bit. This gets me a draw. We'll go digging. I would have been so sad if it lived. Oh, okay. I like seeing that. I think... Actually, wait. Never mind. We can just do this. Let us develop more. Then I can just drop this and grab it back. I kind of like Dragmon, just meaning that all of the like draw and then discard in purple just turns into just draw. It's all just upside. Because you can just essentially use Trump Source as Sinister Serpents. Or whatever your card name was. Damn bear again. It lived last time, so it might live again. I like it. This damn bear. This goddamn bear. Interesting. This hand is not great. Honestly, given the circumstances, I think we just trade here. And fuck it. Actually, wait, this gives me a draw again. Let me dig first. I should have done this as the first thing, actually. Like that. I don't love it. Actually, is it you? No, it's you every time. Yeah. And then I don't love it, but this jamming thing terrifies me even when it's able to be attacked.
Okay.
And I'm gonna always get my trump swords back. God damn it. Maybe I'm a bit early doing this, but life gives you lemons.
I guess.
Well, that's terrifying. So that's one mega gun. Actually two, because Zed was here, right? Yeah. I don't hate it. Honest to God, given what my draws have been, I mean, yeah.
Probably GG.
Given that my draws have been like this, we will see. Because I've only seen one Trump sword, but also I haven't seen a single 4 either. So the chance of there being a 4 in my security are pretty high. Basically, it's just like, if there's one Trump, then we're good. If there's none, then I lose. But I draw so poorly. So nothing.
I can't give off enough for Tamers.
Yep. But I mean, I couldn't have done anything more. Both of my lost games were literally just me losing to bad draws. Well, there's that. Unfortunately, on the last one. But yeah, I literally just lost to bad draws both times. GG's.
GG's.
Ratios aren't even that bad, right? It's... You know, it's 11... level 4s that I just never saw a single one of. It wasn't even that there were in my... because there were 2 total in my security. Unlucky. That's how it be sometimes. You said the other one was yellow. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, this one didn't have any overlap, so we're good regardless. I have no idea how this will go. Wait, what does it show me?
It'll be a pretty long match, I assume.
We shall see. The loading was already... Wait, what? Well, the mulligan doesn't matter. I was gonna say, like, why did it bug out like that? It gave me the previously purple deck, although I picked a new one, so... Okay, there we go. And it randomized the same order. I don't know what this... Yellow eggs. Don't love that. Interesting. Is what I would say if I didn't have that as well. Well, that fucking blows dick. Actually, does it? Do you get to pick how I draw these? I think I'd rather get this. Yeah, so this is my next draw. Yeah.
The Ragnar? Or some new one is the question.
Could be anything. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. Now the thing here is... Nah.
I didn't know Tri-Argomon could look like a Metal Argomon thing.
Yeah, it's the starter deck one. Next draw. Yeah, this one I knew. I think this makes the most sense still. That sucks. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's GG's anyways.
Yeah, most likely.
I swear if I lose every single game to bad draws today, I'm gonna be very sad. But none of this stuff matters. Once again, all of my force are in my security. At least I get to see 2 more cars that you're running. Demi Devi, right? Done Devi. Yep. And then what else? Igaya for sketch. But yeah, I mean, I just completely bricked. I mean, while you had turn 1 TK into turn 2 Magna into turn 3 fucking the Omega, like literally a perfect line. Yeah. I will go a second. That's 3 for 3.
My deck basically doesn't care about whether I'm first or second or whatever.
Yeah. This is such a bad grip, but I think I need to keep it.
Okay, let's see if we can repeat what we did last time.
Honestly, with your luck, wouldn't be surprised. This is definitely like the least consistent iteration of this deck, but still, like, the first game, very unfortunate. Volderorm. Good to know at least.
Security Greymon is doing a really bad job actually going into my security.
Yeah. I don't think he realizes what his role actually here is. Poor guy's lost. Actually, do this. At least it's a red source, if nothing else. It's not completely worthless. Huh. So this knee. I don't love the stack that I'm building here, but gotta do what you gotta do. I think honestly, until you have a red source, it's more valuable for me to swing into this. Eden's Jewelry. Not another TK. Magna. At least I know what's happening next turn. Magna is 10, right? 11. Okay. In that case. That's all. 2 Magnus now there. Oh yeah, there were more because you grabbed one of those out of your security with TK, right? It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Pretty crazy. I guess we just... You're getting the +2 anyway. I'm just doing this. Happening every time. +2 there. Now, this is where it's interesting. I mean, this happens first every time. There it is.
Perfect.
I mean, I guess I gotta put you to gotta have it, right? Chances of there being nothing in there are very low, but you know, I'm gonna go for it. Let's see. Well, it would have been very strange if there was nothing, so that does make sense. Now, do we see the 4th Magnadramon in the first 20 cards? Sorry, the first, 20 cards. Ow. Is there a Patamon? We need to be that plus. No. There it is.
My main issue is I can't get rid of all 3, only of 1.
Yeah.
Of 2 at best. So it has to be this.
There's still a chance to roast something good. A slim one to be sure, but there is still a chance.
I don't think there's anything I could have drawn into the security that will prevent my loss.
I think this one's first, just in case it's a minus DP thing. Although...
I'd say you always attack with the lowest DP one first in the situation.
Just in case there is something. You know what? I think in this it is actually different. Because the thing here is that just in case there's something that kills me here, at least this way, yeah. Guaranteed. So, first game I draw like dog shit check. Second game the security control deck has a total of 9 security and there's 1 good card in there.
I'll go second.
Alrighty. Alright.
It's funny that the security control games are faster than the last one.
Yeah, because I mean, both of these have just been like one of us like drawing complete dog ass. This is the most dog shit hand of all time. I'm dead ass. I'm keeping this shit. At this point, I'm gonna break on something. Might as well start with the hand with no rookies, because you know. Watch me see 0 rookies here. Oh, it's gonna be one of these games. I see. Alright, that's cool. Alright, well, GG's, I guess. Because I now know that for the following 4 turns, I cannot do anything. What a cool fucking set.
It's Digimon. Sure
is.
The thing is, like in Pokemon or something, it really doesn't matter all that much what your starting end is, because you cycle through the first 20 cards of your deck on turn 1 anyway. In Digimon, it's not like that, at least not in early Digimon. I don't know how it is in the current format, but...
Yeah, I mean, memory boosts help so much, and I'm so happy that, I mean, BT5 is still like, we need to, well, there it is. BT5 we still need to go through the agony, unfortunately, but after that, at least the memory boosts are a thing that get added, so we can do something at least with those, honestly. Dandelion is such a like cool card for a that's really funny.
Rip.
I mean, neither of these discards actually mean anything, so I actually don't mind. That's actually really good for me, getting rid of him that early. Is it even worth it, I wonder? I don't think so. But the memory boosts do a lot to just add consistency to decks, and like more and more decks get stuff where it's like check your top 3, check your top 5 for stuff. So stuff like that helps. Yeah, I mean the game just wanted me to lose. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess my losses in this head were just... I just got outplayed, man. I'm also always drawing... And now you shop. I'm also always drawing the worst one. They should blast manish too, that against it like every card is a blocker.
There's no reason for me to block. I want you to attack with security.
You basically have 2-turn lethal anyway, so there's nothing I can do to catch up after that terrible start. But this was a Digimon ass set of Digimon for sure. You're gonna get 3 anyway, I'll just throw him in there. Goofy ass Legolas. Speaking of terrible securities, in the Gaia? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I picked the tamer.
There is no reason for me to stall this, so I'll just do this. Luckily this is like probably my third favorite deck of all time, and something that I will also play in the future. But like, this is the earliest iteration when it was playable, but obviously Blastmon is a meme card, and the consistency is terrible, but it's still really cool. And like, alongside Omnimon, Blackrock Greymon is my favorite Digimon, so had to pay some homage to it. But it's pretty funny that you said like, yeah, prepare for a long set, and the first set took like 65 minutes, and that was like 15. So I guess that's what happens when it's just every game is just a brick. It's not even more of my ratios, because I think it's 13. It was the usual, 13, 11, 8. Yeah, it's literally just super default ratios. I just got unfortunate. Nah, shucks.
So I have 9 level 6s, 2 level 7s, 6 level 5s, 4 4s, 6 3s.
And then at least 17 of those level 5s are all Magnus.
Yeah, I've also got 17 options and 6 tamers in here.
Yeah, sounds about right. But regardless, that was the first episode of BT4, and we will have another one of these, and then after that we will move into BT5 and start the golden age of Digimon, at least like for us for now, because beyond like a lot of the later stuff, like, well, obviously BT5 was the last format you played, right?
Yeah. BT5 was the last format I played.
And then like a little bit later, like BT5, BT6 was when I was like the most active, and then after that, like I stayed up to date but didn't really play, so it's gonna be like a lot of like uncharted territory for both of us, which is, you know, way also like really exciting stuff. But for now,
was BT5 where you have 18 decks for?
I don't have, I've done changing around, so I don't have that many for anything, but BT6 is the format that we will definitely spend the longest in, I can say that much. But I've done like playing around. Initially though, like when I played back in BT6, that's when I had the 18 decks in, and I'm pretty sure I had all of them in real life. I mean, some of them like also like change cards in between them, but actually no, wait, no, okay, yeah, I had a couple that were just theorcrafts, yeah, because I remember some of the cards costing a pretty penny. But yeah, like BT6 is the format where I have the most amount of decks in, and I have some plans how we could do that, but we'll see if that comes to fruition. But I have some plans, but that I don't want to reveal yet. But next time is gonna be the other half of BT4 regardless, and then after that we will move on to BT5. And for promos, we don't have to worry about that stuff yet, because like the next promos are the memory boost, and they come out in the next set of structure decks, or starter decks, sorry. So for BT4 and BT5 it's gonna be the same promos, so yeah. But anything else to say about the games or the format before we get out here for today?
No, everything has been said.
Gotcha. Thank you so very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed at least the first set, and we will see you next time for more BT4 action. Have a great rest of your week.